Hello YouTube world, this is Terry Carl Joyedian, light worker and adventurer, and this is a jam-packed day. I got my blog in this morning, I did my creating a bug-free mind video on Facebook, I did talking about the new dream that I have on the Science and Metaphysics of We Are Valuable YouTube channel. Please check that out. And now I'm finally getting my dream video in, so I covered all bases today. I'm probably gonna get one of those still photos that's like this again. I don't know why I get these, like, I must be really expressive. I need to watch myself. But anyway, today's dream topic is significant others in dreams, especially weird ones, because the last 2 nights, that's what I've had. So I really wanted to touch base on that and reflect on what that could mean for me and what it could mean for you as well. So yesterday's morning's dream was particularly interesting because, from what I understood, I was having an affair with Gaius Baltar from Battlestar Galactica. Now, I don't know if you are familiar with the show, but basically the character in the beginning anyway, at the end I think he changes a little bit, but is a completely selfish, self-centered, dishonest, just really unpleasant character. There's no way that I would want to partner with him because of his personality. Now I believe in the dream he was a little bit different, but the funny thing is, either at the end of the dream or maybe when I woke up, I was like, wait a minute, I think it was the end of the dream. I was like, don't I have a husband? Oh no. Ever had that? It's like your conscious mind starts creeping back in. But I thought, why on earth would I dream about him, of all people? So I began to think, okay, so he's an inner aspect of me, subconscious mind, since you have the yin and the yang. Also, he's an imaginative aspect of me, since he doesn't exist, he's a character. You know, the actor exists, but not the character. And maybe he represents some confusion within me of, am I being selfish, or is it for the good of all what I've been doing with my subconscious mind? What I've really been spending a lot of my subconscious energy on is the new dream that I'm having, which is to go mobile, to live a mobile lifestyle where I can just go wherever I want, stay in different places with Brian and the pets. We've already started talking about different things that we could do for income to make it work, and the vehicle that we might end up in. And I've just really put an intensive amount of creative mind power on how this might work out, starting to create the picture of this dream. But I really feel like it stemmed from my strong desire to be mobile, to travel all the time, and perhaps my self has been questioning if that's a little bit selfish, and what are my intentions with this dream, and what could be the results of this dream, which might be why I have that questionable imaginative character. And then today, I didn't have an affair, but I was reconnecting with someone I had this crush on forever in school. It started in middle school. I actually wrote a note to him. I don't know if I gave it to someone at his lunch table or if someone at his lunch table got a hold of it, but it ended up getting passed around to everybody. Quite embarrassing, but basically asking him out. He turned me down. I was apparently a glutton for punishment because I asked him out at least once again in high school to a dance, maybe twice, and he was just not having it. So the last time I saw him, I think was a year or 2 ago, I happened to recognize him in a Starbucks and asked how he was doing. We had a great conversation. He's a writer, so I gave him a suggestion of something he may want to connect to. So seeing him again in this dream, it's just really interesting. It's I guess you would call it an attractive element of my inner self from my past, because he represents a past connection. So what would I do with that? I would think, well, I'm bringing up old uses of my creative mind in this new dream. Maybe old desires are coming back to the surface. Maybe something's brushing off some cobwebs. I'm reconnecting with something that was an earlier part of me in some way. So, have you ever had any dreams like that? I'm really interested to know. A lot of people think that if there's an affair happening with them, or maybe even their significant other is having an affair in their dream, that it's a precognitive dream or it's a truth dream telling the person that there's something going on. That's not usually the case. It can be. There are some people who have precognitive dreams and remember them pretty frequently. So you could check in with your intuitive self and see if it resonates, because we do have that sixth sense. We need to work it more. But generally, the people in our dreams are representing something symbolically within us, an aspect of ourselves, a characteristic of ourselves. So not to panic, just look at what maybe they represent to you, what your dream is trying to tell you through that interaction, and see what you can do with it from there. So for me, what will I do with this dream? Well, I definitely know after the first one I was thinking about my real life, not subconscious sleepy time dream, and if it's selfish or how I can be opening it up to Brian more, my husband, and how I can make sure that it's for the good of all concerned. I can definitely look at that. That's already been helpful. And also I might look at dreams I've had in the past that I've been able to manifest, and also dreams that I haven't been able to manifest, and why, and what I have control over, what I don't have control over, and what I can do with that. That's what I would do with my dream. What could you do with yours? Please feel free to share, as always, and I will see you again next week. Much love and many blessings to you all. Bye now.